I can't believe this is the only seat on this bus.
Can't believe I'm sitting next to this.
Are you talking to me?
Excuse me?
Can I just ask you why you wear that shirt?
It's a heritage thing. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, no, she didn't. And I suppose the next thing you'll say is you have a black friend.
Why would I say a fool thing like that? There is a colored family that lives 2 doors down from me, though. They seem to be okay.
Oh, how nice. What color are they?
Well, they're, I heard on Fox News that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group.
Yes, if only they were one of those good old Christian groups like the ones that hang folks and burn crosses.
Your people come here taking our job.
First of all, my people didn't come here, dragged here kicking and screaming. But it's my understanding that your people came here willingly from Europe and stole this country from the only real Native Americans. I do know one thing, though. You elbow me again over this armrest and there's gonna be a terrible misunderstanding.
All lives matter.
White lives always matter.
Stop your race baiting.
Stop your hatred and racism.
Obama divided this country.
Trumpet.
Bleeding heart, Lipple.
Don't you walk away from me, bitch! I told you to listen to me. No, you're not. You're the one that went through my phone.
Oh my God. Oh, hey, stop that.
I told you she didn't mean anything.
Let her go, you freaking.
Oh, now, you done really lost your mind. Playing crazy ain't gonna get me out this seat, and it's not gonna take me off this bus, so you might as well just calm down.
Calm down. Did you not see what he did to her?
Who?
That guy back there. He slapped that girl and grabbed her around the neck, practically choking her in broad daylight. How can you be so calm?
Oh, my. I'm afraid I didn't see a thing. Legally blind, they say. No peripheral vision. What was it, a mugging? Call 911.
A mugging? That was domestic abuse. Anyone could plainly see that was her boyfriend. Okay, I could plainly see it. She looked like she was trying to leave him, too.
Well, I guess you didn't leave him soon enough. Here, have one of these and try to pull it together before they throw us both off this bus.
Brownies, huh? Don't mind if I do. You might not be so bad after all. Are these real brownies or some of them kind of funny brownies?
Well, let's just say it's real funny how these brownies ease my glaucoma.
Anything in them to ease my arthritis? Legally blind, huh? Pretty woman like you shouldn't be traveling alone. Where is your husband?
Husband? That ship has sunk. My membership to that club expired years ago, and I am just fine. I get to travel, meet people, and just do whatever I feel like doing. I'm at peace with my peace. Don't worry about that girl back there. She'll find her peace too, one way or another.
Well, you'd think that early on you could tell there'd be some abuse.
Oh, there are always signs. My first time around, I was young and dumb. Didn't see it coming. Then with husband number 2, I ignored all the red flags because I thought I could tame him with my womanly wiles. No self-respecting woman should ever compromise herself like that. We have to learn to love ourselves.
Oh, honey, I am so sorry.
Child, save your sorries. This ain't no pity party. It ain't as though you tried to break my arm, though you did try when we first sat down here. When he attacked me the second time around, I kicked him in his nuts and got the hell out of there with nothing but the clothes on my back.
I was just empathizing with you, not pitying you.
Well, good. That's the problem with some of the young women these days. Playing the victim instead of taking responsibility for their choices. But you can't tell the new people nothing, because they so contrary and they think they know everything.
New people?
Young people, you know, mostly under 40.
Oh, well, you got that right. Like some of them still haven't learned to say goodnight at the door after a first date. Make him respect you. Give him a reason to want to see you again. I mean, you wouldn't walk down a dark alley alone at night or flash a wad of money in a bad neighborhood, would you?
Hell no. Common sense would tell you something could happen out of your control. And I wish they would stop dressing like strippers. I mean, why would any man who could see all your goodies think your goodies ain't up for grabs?
And don't cry rape when you got what you know you wanted without the candles and the flowers.
Or because he didn't call you the next day.
Or because he's black and now you feel ashamed.
Hey, look, we all make mistakes. It's what we learn from them that counts. Sounds like you've had a truckload of experiences.
I could say the same for you. I've seen enough domestic and sexual abuse firsthand to know that you've got a story in there somewhere too.
Which story you want to hear? The one when I was 6 and my mother's boyfriend threatened her life if I didn't kiss him down there? Or when I was 12 and he started calling me up and talking dirty on the phone when my mom was at work? Or the photographer when I was modeling at 16, suggesting that he oil me up and I fondle his genitals? These are just pieces of my childhood.
Goes to show you, you never know what other people might have been through. Looks like we're not so different from each other.
What about you? That episode you had a while back looked like a flashback.
Well, my journey hasn't been an easy one. More like a road through hell, my mama would say. Didn't get to travel around like you did. Just down the road to church was about all. Daddy wouldn't let us go no further. Call the congregation Jesus lovers.
Your father didn't believe in God?
Oh, he believed in him plenty. He just didn't like him very much. It was always goddamn this, goddamn that. Uncle Bobby took us to church. Mama homeschooled me and Uncle Bobby taught sex education. Just when he got handsy in church, he saw that as a pop quiz.
Well, did your mom know? And what did your dad do?
Oh, Daddy had plenty to say when his speech wasn't slurred from drinking. Told Mama if she ever accused his brother again, he'd show her what sex abuse was all about. So, she pretended not to know. Didn't stop him from beating her, though. She was just trying her best to survive. Anyway, one night when Daddy and Uncle Bobby were asleep from a drunken stupor, a bunch of Mama's church lady friends came and got us. You know, it was funny. Mama seemed to already have her bag packed. Anyway, we drove all night and ended up at Cousin Rachel's house, where we lived until I fell in love and moved out. What a prince. She abused me verbally and emotionally. I guess I ignored some red flags too. She had this nice house and a good job, and so I was like a Stepford wife, just smiling and making excuses for us both.
Wait, did you say she?
That's what you heard. Domestic abuse isn't gender specific, you know. Anyway, it went on until I decided to go back to Rachel's house for a few days and figure out a plan. My prince found my bag. She started pulling all of my clothes out onto the floor, and when I went down to pick them up, she just knocked me down and stood over me. I could see the rage in her face. She grabbed my hair and she started banging my head against the floor. I really thought I was gonna die. So I began the 23rd Psalm out loud, and after, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, she just let me go. So, I moved out, put my pieces back together, and here we both are by the grace of God.
You really think God had a hand in it?
Well, if not God, who then?
Listen, the last thing I want to do right now is have a debate about religion. I'm just asking if you truly believe that some dead white guy makes everything happen.
Well, I don't know if I call him a dead white guy, but I do believe he's like all-knowing and all-seeing. I mean, he's everywhere. He's pulling the strings. He is the master puppeteer, God is.
Yeah, well, I guess he's missing a few strings.
Missing a few strings? Are you seriously one of them?
One of them? Watch it now. Who is them?
One of them atheists.
Oh. Well, no, it's just that, I mean, I do believe there is a higher power, but sometimes I think, well, if there's a God, then why are there so many families being torn apart and people dying from no health care and being killed in traffic stops for simply having black skin? I believe everybody wants to live the best life they possibly can. I mean, why can't we all have a piece of the American pie? I believe in karma. Yes, karma is everywhere. I mean, and don't start quoting some perverts in sandals who supposedly wrote in the Bible. Mere men just projecting their stuff. If there was a God, why would there be so much hatred and greed? Karma It's simple logic. You do good, and good will come back to you.
Well, maybe he's just trying to handle one thing at a time.
Yeah, but you said he's everywhere. So shouldn't he be multitasking?
Well, you know what they say, we're living in the last days and times.
Yeah, they've been saying that for 50 years now.
Well, maybe it takes a few days. Or years. I mean, maybe he's up there dotting his I's and crossing his T's. Maybe he's up there waiting to see if we get our house in order.
Well, this has been a very, very interesting ride. I didn't even get your name.
Oh, Mary Ann? What's yours?
Anne-Marie!
Oh,
Where you headed, Mary Ann?
oh, to a festival. Gay Pride.
So am I. What say we go together?
You know, why the hell not?
Have situations, troubles floating every day. People got to give and love each other. Got to learn that we all the same. You know, people got problems because the skin that we live in. You know, people seem to understand things they don't know.
You know, they say there are only 6 degrees of separation. You know that, right, Mary Ann?
Hey, we might even be related.
All right, now, let's take this one step at a time.
People make the world go round. You know that song, don't you, Anne-Marie? Okay. All right.
Right now, it's over there that way.
Situations going on around the world that we all might not understand. We need to treat each other with love and compassion. It's not about the color of my skin, it's about what's within. Don't judge me because you think I'm different.